if you listen to the Blu-ray Condition podcast, you'll probably have heard Luke and I kind of berating this movie a little bit, going, I'm never going to pick up Waterworld. Cut to about a week later with my fingers over the buy button on Amazon, I think it was, and I got a flashback to that conversation, and I click it anyway. And this was one of those sets where I thought, I like the movie, I do like it, but I don't know if it needs a limited edition. Boy, was I wrong. I started to see the reviews coming out for this saying that the transfer was fantastic, and it is truly remarkable, looks amazing, because I've already watched it. I was already kind of interested with the feature-length documentary about the making of a retrospective piece that's on the disc. I thought that's great. Here I discovered there is a TV cut on a second disc that is only in the limited set, and the thing that sealed the deal for me was the disc 3, the Ulysses cut. You know, a 3-hour cut, a comprehensive cut of Waterworld. And I was just like, yeah, I've got to get it. And this is one of those ones that usually they come through the door and I'll set them up here and I'll go, I'll get to it at some point. No, this was getting ripped open and threw on immediately. So I have already checked out the Ulysses cut of Waterworld. Now, Waterworld, for the uninitiated amongst you, although I'm sure most of you at least know of this movie, it was lambasted at the time because its budget was ridiculously huge. I think it's come out in 95. It had a 200+ million budget, which is crazy when you think of it at the time. A lot of the stuff is done practically and or just off Hawaii, I think, and they really just built these ridiculously huge sets and just went for it. Crazy style. It's all about a mariner. We never really get a name for this character, played by Kevin Costner. The world has been ravished because of massive floods. The polar ice caps have melted and there is no land. People are living in boats or boating settlements, and the most precious commodity is dirt. Everybody's looking for dry land and nobody seems to be able to find it. Kevin Costner goes to this village, meets a girl and a woman. Turns out the girl has a strange tattoo that possibly could be a map to dry land. You've got Dennis Hopper, who leads a kind of ravager band of maniacs on jet skis, and he wants the map to dry land because he wants to get all his people there first, and the movie just plays out after that. Fairly simple plot, very similar to Mad Max, and what I've got to say is I like Waterworld. I've always kind of had an enjoyment with it. I knew it wasn't a perfect movie. Not all movies are, that's fine, but I had a lot of fun with it. And seeing it this time around on the Ulysses cut, which is about 45 minutes longer than the actual theatrical cut, just added so much more to it. We get more time at the village, we get more time at the end, we just get more expanded scenes during certain things, a little bit more violence and language and things like that as well. And we get a wonderful movie. I mean, a proper 4 out of 5 star movie. You know, it's never going to be perfect, but my goodness, is this just a lot of fun. This thing, the thing I really appreciated about this time round was the practical nature of what they did a lot of the things. You know, the sets are absolutely stunning. Huge behemoth things, from the oil tanker to the village. It's ridiculous that they actually did this. But you've got to revel in that ridiculousness of the excess that they went to doing this. It's baffling that they were allowed to, but my goodness, it should be revelled because they did actually go and do it. There's some CG in the movie, and that is very ropey, to say the least. You know, it's stuff that it looks just of its time. You know, it doesn't really work 100%, but that's fine because it's minimal within the movie. Much of it is practical and it's stunning. Seeing these huge explosions on these massive sets is just so much fun. It's entertaining as hell. So I've also heard that this is going out of print pretty soon. It's been a huge seller. Like I said, the transfer, I watched the Ulysses cut, is unbelievable. It looks so crisp and clear and bright and vivid colours. Fantastic. If you're in two minds about this, don't be. If you enjoy the movie at all, you're going to love it in the extended cut. I feel it adds a little bit more to it. Adds a nice little touch at the end, which I'd never seen before in the movie, which I feel I really did like. And it's worth picking up. The set itself comes in one of those thick cardboard cases, not a cheap one here. You get fold-out poster of Waterworld. You get a nice sort of booklet, I think it's about 60 pages or so, just various things about the movie. You get some pictures in it as well as usual, but it feels like it's nice thick quality. Oh, there's some nice concept art as well. There's that oil tanker that Dennis Hopper rules over, and let's see, he just chews up the scenery with his madman portrayal. It's so much fun. Just, oh, there's some nice other sort of I've not had a right look through this because I just delved straight into the movie, and yeah, I think it's a great package. This set is going to be re-released as a single disc set at some point. Just now inside we've got art cards, and then you have the 3 discs which are in here, which it looks as if I've left one in the Blu-ray player already. So we've got the theatrical cut, the TV cut, and the extended cut, which must be left in the DVD player, and the reversible cover, which is, yeah, I kind of like that one. It's kind of nice. For me, this was one that I was sure I didn't really want, and now I have it. I'm so glad I finally went and picked it up. It's brilliant. It's such a crazy movie. I can't wait to get friends over and just throw this thing on and just revel at the craziness of it. It really is very Mad Max-esque, only on water. Seeing these people jumping about in jet skis, and that is just bonkers. And I love the fact that it's that crazy. If you've seen Waterworld, which I'm hoping you have, I'd love to know your thoughts on it. And if you're going to pick up this fantastic set, let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.